Welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. John, how do you work out what the panel impact ratio is for Bilt Hamber auto foam? What is panel impact ratio? So a lot of times companies, there's no standard. Some companies say use 1 part product in your snow foam lance, 1 part product to 9 parts water in your snow foam lance. Some say use 1 inch of product to you know, 10 inches of water, but your snow foam lance might be different. Like if it's a triangular base one like this, so 1 inch of product doesn't scale the same. So, and then some companies will say use a PIR, feed rate of 1 to 100, or Bilt Hamber can be used. So 1 to 100 is near enough 1%, isn't it? Not quite 1%, because there's 101 total units when you give a ratio like that, but near enough, damn it, as 1%. You can also use Bilt Hamber at 4%. How do you calculate it, guys? Well, you're going to need a snow foam lance bottle, okay, a 1 litre one with a way of measuring exactly 1 litre, and you'll need a bucket that has a scale on it. So if you can see, I've got a scale there. Can you see that? Yes, no, yes, there, 15 litres. Right, so what we're going to do is shoot this live, and hold on a second. Going to take this, whack that there. Now, one key thing is you need to get this adjusted to where you normally use it, because if you change this, you know, if you take a measurement now to work out PIR and then you adjust this, it's not going to be accurate. So this is left from where I was snow foaming last time. If you don't know, then put some snow foam in, get it to the consistency you like, and maybe put a little marker on it so you can line it up. Now let's go outside. I'm just going to plonk these out. And what we need to do is keep an eye on the water in this bottle, fill up the bucket, and stop filling when this bottle is empty. Okay, so there's your bucket. Storm's coming, guys. Storm will be here soon. It's building up, so we've got to work quite quickly. Let's put this over. Let's pop this down here. The green grove is gone from the hill, Maggie. Okay. How did my life get to this? What did I do wrong? Measuring out buckets of water. I'm only joking. It's good fun. To a point. Right. So, where's my scale? Here it is. So, let's get some... Let's just get some lighty so you can see. 15 litres, 10 litres. So this is going to be approximate. So there to there's 5. So that's about that. Oh, that's, hold on, that's not litres, that's quarts. Where's 10 litres? 15 litres, 10 litres there. So 10, between 10 to 15. So that is about 12. I'm going to do this. The better measuring equipment you get, obviously, the better results you can have. There's my disclaimer. That's 12 litres. Good enough. Near as damn it, 12 litres. So, okay, guys, I'm now over at the forensics lab. My phone is never charged. I've got no calculator, so we're going to do this by, you know, using the old Bonson. So 1,000 millilitres of total liquid in our snow foam lance makes 12,000 millilitres of mixed product in our bucket. Now, do not make the mistake, therefore, so that we can we can shut that down to 1 to 12, but do not make the mistake of thinking that is 1 to 12. Why not? Why is that wrong? Because that would give you a total amount of parts of 13 parts of product, wouldn't it? Oh, for God's sake, draw it properly, John, come on. So if it was 1 to 12, you'd have 13 parts in total. We don't have 13 parts in total, we only have 12. So actually our ratio there of 1 litre of product makes 12 litres in total is 1 to 11. Do you understand that? Okay, so that's our, if we look in that bucket, if this 1000 millilitres was pure product, we'd be cracking that out at 1 to 11. Okay, does that make sense? What is 1 to 11? Well, it's close to 10%, isn't it? It's just under 10%, maths guys. 1 to 9 would be 10%. So 1 to 11 is going to be what, 8%? So we've learned roughly straight away that if we used 1000 millilitres of neat product in there, we'd have roughly 8% ratio, panel impact ratio, roughly. You only got to do this roughly, guys. This is how my dumb brain works. So straight away that gives me a point where I can calculate a 4% one. So in other words, if I had half product, so 500 ml product, 500 ml water, that's going to give us a 4% roughly PIR ratio. So roughly for my system, if I want to hit Bilt Hamber 4% ratio, I use 50-50, 50% product, 50% water in whatever snow foam lance I'm using. Okay, so that's nice and simple. So that's the first rule. 4% PIR for me equals 50-50 product to water. Now this one down here, 1% PIR, that should actually be around 120 ml of product to 80 ml of water in your lance, which is roughly, isn't it? That's roughly 1 to 9. So you've got 1 to 1 for 4% and 1 to 9. Does that sound right? 1 to 9 for 1%. That's what I make it as, guys. It's always very easy to make a mistake with this. That kind of sounds roughly right to me, although I probably tend to use it at more about sort of 1 to 4, 1 to 5. So I'm probably somewhere in the middle of these, but you know, it's up to you what you use it as. Don't get too worried about this. You know, the concentration is reasonably important, but it's not that important. The reason being is that surfactant in Bilt Hamber will work, and it works anyway. You know, it's fast, it works pretty instantly and stuff like that. But yeah, if you up the concentration, you're going to get a little bit more grunt out of it. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know if I've done that correctly. The 1 to 9 at 1% is like, it's like throwing a bit of a curveball bouncing off my head. Just didn't expect that. I thought it'd be a little bit more closer to like 1 to 6 or 1 to 5. A lot of times, as a general rule, I chuck in about 1 part product to 4 to 5 with Bilt Hamber Auto Foam. So I've probably been using it a little bit, quite strong, a little bit above 1%. So there you go. The thing with Bilt Hamber is a lot of people think that you have to use it at a really high concentration for it to be effective. I'm telling you, at the same concentration as any other snow foam, it is still mega fast acting compared to other snow foams. It's instant. Even on heavy kind of road film, it starts breaking it down straight away. Stop clicking. And that's at the same percentage as any other snow foam. When you really increase the concentration, you're on at 4% PIR. Jesus, yeah, it's really, really effective. And I think that's the thing that people notice with Bilt Hamber Auto Foam, is it really does clean well. But the misconception is it's because of its concentration that it cleans well. It isn't. It's because of the type of surfactant that they use. Thanks for watching. Let me know if my maths is correct, and I'll see you soon on the Forensics Detailing channel.
once what I knew, but the moment's gone. Where was I when